Welcome to Skyridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Tonight, Region 3 matchup between the Skyridge Falcons and the Westlake Thunder. Westlake comes in 4-1 in region play on top, ranked 4th in 6A in the Deseret News. Skyridge, on the other hand, comes in at just 1-4 in region play, having won their last region game against American Fork, where they beat them 60-56. Westlake's coming off their worst showing of the year. They lost 50-35 to Lone Peak in their last game, so they're looking to get that sour taste out of their mouth. Kohler jumps it against Carter Campbell, and the 6'8 Campbell controls. Graydon Anderson dribbles out front for the Thunder. Right side, Kyler Hadfield. Now they go up top. Graydon Anderson. He gives it over to Malik Sika, the leading scorer. Or excuse me, one of the leading scorers, the leading rebounder. In the lane, Hatfield spins, left-hand shot, up and in. And Westlake takes the 2-0 lead. Sheffield with the ball for Skyridge. Finds Gagan. Up top. Gentry to Mosteller, who's been shooting the ball extremely well of late. Spin move in the lane. Looks for a back cut from Ryder Gentry, and he gets him. And the game's tied up at 2, just underway. 6:51 left here in this first quarter. Hatfield has the ball, dribbles up top. Left side to Sika. They go down into Campbell. Campbell turns, has the ball knocked away from behind by Sheffield. Sika picks it up, drops it in. Left-hand shot is good by Campbell. Nice pass that time by Malik Sika. Sheffield kicks it left side. Kohler. His three is up and in. So back and forth early here at Skyridge. Westlake ranked 4th in 6A. Have played extremely good basketball. Anderson has his shot blocked by Kohler. Mosteller brings it down to Gagan in the corner. Nice block there. Now a ball gets away from Sheffield, and he gets it back up top to Mosteller. He backs down Anderson. They give it to Gentry. Gentry drives into the lane, kicks it into the corner. Gagan, 3. Yes! Couple early three-point shots for Skyridge, and they take an 8-4 lead with 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Graydon Anderson averages 12 points and 3 assists for Westlake. Gives over to Hatfield. Hatfield at the top of the key, dribbles, picked up by Kohler. Comes left side to Anderson. Up top, Simonson, the leading scorer for Westlake. First touch. Has the ball at the free throw line, looks into the corner. He's got Anderson. Jab step fakes, left side, Campbell, layup, good. Good ball movement there by Westlake. Now some token half-court pressure. Gentry hands it to Sheffield. Up top, Mosteller. Mosteller drives all the way to the baseline, kicks it to Gagan. Gagan picked up by Simon Sua. All the way into the corner. Chef, 3. Yes! Anderson drives on Sheffield, kicks it to Suka. Step back 3. His shot is no good. Rebound, fought for. Graydon Anderson with it for the Thunder. He's got Gagan on his back. Now he backs it out, resets the offense. Campbell gets into the high post. Gives it to Anderson. Up top, Hatfield. He drives, kicks it right side. 3, Sika, yes! Malik Sika. 11-9 the score, 3:37 left here in this quarter. Sheffield swings it. Gentry, three. This one's off the back of the iron. Rebound down to the Thunder. Anderson on the run. Gets it right side to Hatfield. Loses it, gets it back, puts it up. Strong move. Score the basket. And a foul. So Kyler Hadfield, big 6'6" forward guard, averages 7 points and 3 rebounds per game, and his basket ties it at 11. A chance to give Westlake the first lead of the night. 3:24 left here in this first quarter, just underway at Skyridge High School. And Hadfield converts the three-point play. Thunder take their first lead. In for the first time tonight, Cole Walwork for Skyridge. Walwork gets it to Gagan, back to Walwork. Walwork, a 5'10" freshman, to Gagan, long three. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Simon Sua. He gives it to Hatfield. Hatfield gets to the baseline. Brings it back up top. Simon Sua dribbles on Gentry, goes into the lane, left-hand layup off the glass, yes. Nice move there by Simon Sua, and Westlake now up 14-11. Gagan pump fakes, gets Campbell out of the way. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Thunder, Sika. Into the front court for the Thunder. Left-hand dribble, gives up top. Pump fake by Sua. Gives left side, Sika. He drives in, right hand, swings it up and in. And another nice shot there. But Westlake on a roll. They are now up 16-11 with 2:17 left. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Skyridge High School. Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Skyridge had an early 8-4 lead, but currently down 16-11. And Hatfield called for a kick up top on Walwork. So Skyridge will have it out of bounds in front of the Westlake bench. Walwork picked up by Malik Sika. Into the ball game for the first time, Josh Johnson for Skyridge. Walwork, open three, shot, yeah. Good looking stroke there from Walwork. Big shot. Minute 45 left here. Westlake open three, Anderson left. Walwork comes down with a rebound. Skyridge down 16-14, a minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Jordan Kohler, the leading scorer for Skyridge, has got the ball. Yet to take a shot tonight. Gets into the corner. Sheffield gets it stuffed right back in his face. Great play there by Anderson. They go down low to Campbell. Campbell backs down. He's got the young Sheffield on him and scores it up and in. So Westlake up 18-14. 1 minute left here. Kohler in rhythm three is good. And Skyridge answers. Graydon Anderson, the junior, 6'1" guard, picked up by Walwork, the freshman. Ball inside, turnaround jump shot. Simon Sua, shot no good. Rebound Campbell, gets it underneath. Hatfield, layup is up and in. 2017, Westlake with the lead. 24 seconds left here in this first quarter. Walwork works up top against Sua. Looks for a pick from Kohler, gets it. Walwork still with the dribble. Looks down low. Kohler on the baseline, 7 seconds. Goes down, gets the ball knocked away from behind, goes up, swings it underneath. Josh Johnson shot blocked from behind. And that is the end of the first quarter. Westlake leads Skyridge 2017 is our score. We'll be back. Welcome back to Skyridge High School. Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Tonight's Region 3 matchup between the Westlake Thunder and the Skyridge Falcons. Westlake on top by 3, and Westlake is 4-1, leading Region 3 as they're halfway through region play. Tonight's the first of the second round of games between each team. Westlake coming off their worst game of the year, a loss to Lone Peak. And Skyridge picked up their first region win last week against American Fork. So Skyridge gets it in, full trapping pressure from Westlake. Gentry gets out of it, finds Sheffield, who taps it to Johnson underneath, and he backs it back out. Now he spins baseline on Sika, and a foul called on Malik Sika. First team foul of this second quarter. So Skyridge maintains possession underneath their own basket. Sloan Sua into the ball game for Westlake, number 15. Walworth getting a lot of playing time, the 5'10", 5'9" freshman. Gentry up top, Mosteller pulls a 3, misses. Gentry, big rebound, pulls it down, swings it, get it in the corner now. Mosteller another 3, and this time he hits. Tie ball game, 7:15 left here in the first half. 20-20 is our score. Graydon Anderson now working against the Skyridge zone. Hatfield picks his dribble up. Walwork almost gets the steal. Sika into the corner. Anderson, he pump fakes. Unable to get any real open looks. They've got to move the ball, and the ball gets picked off on the cross-court pass. Mosteller goes all the way in, spins, pump fakes, shot up, yes! Count it, and the foul. Nice patient move that time by Mosteller. Pump fake, 2 guys out of the way, made the layup, and a chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way for the Skyridge Falcons. So Johnson out, Gagan back in for Skyridge. Sheffield out of the ball game, and Kohler back in. So back and forth game. Both teams have led by as many as 4. And the free throw's good. Gives Skyridge a 23-20 lead. 6:42 left here in the first half. Sika with the ball. Skip pass to Anderson. Still working against the Skyridge zone defense. Sua drives in on Ryder Gentry, and Gentry picks up a foul. Sloan Sua that time, the 6'3" sophomore, puts his shoulder down and gets to the basket. Strong move there.
At the line is Sloan Sua.
First free throw is up and in. Skyridge has been in a lot of close ball games. Free throws, a couple of the games that I've been to, have kind of been their Achilles heel. So the 2 free throws by Sloan Sua. And now Westlake into full court pressure. Gentry, hesitation move at the top of the key. Tries to get it to Walwork. Walwork's being denied the ball defensively by Simon Sua. Walwork gets a pick, gives it to Kohler. Mosteller drives, spins, left hand, shot, good. Good strong move that time. A couple trips in a row for Mosteller. Anderson up top to Sua. Left side to Simon Sua. Sloan Sua in the lane, pump fakes. Gets it to Hatfield, free throw line jump shot. A little bit long, ball's knocked out of bounds off of Westlake. So Skyridge gets it back, 5:38 left here in the first half. We've got a good ball game. Both teams play well offensively. Ryder Gentry brings it up against Hatfield. Top of the key. Between the legs dribble. Gets it knocked away from behind. Recovers. Kohler goes strong. Shot. No. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Jordan Kohler. Kohler gets a foul there. Second team foul. I think that's Kohler's just his first. Skyridge stays in their 2-3 zone defense. Walker Jensen into the ball game for Westlake. Anderson, three in the corner. Yeah, that looked good from the time he left his hand. Now we're tied back up at 25. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Wall work to Kohler. Kohler works against Beckham Featherstone. First time he's been into the game. Wall work. Swings it up top. Zach Hagan. Ball short, gets knocked out of bounds. Beckham Featherstone could not quite get to it, control it. So Skyridge gets the ball back. Wall work with the ball. Kohler to Wallwork. Wallwork steps back, gives it back to Kohler. Kohler hasn't had a lot of open looks yet this game, but he'll get his. Gentry drives into the lane. The ball is, shot's no good. Ball's knocked off of Kohler out of bounds. Westlake retains possession, or gets possession back. 4:25 left in the first half. Skyridge pretty effective in this 2-3 zone defense that they started playing a couple of minutes ago. Simon Sue with the ball up top. Skip past Anderson. Anderson drives into the lane, looks into the corner. Sua, three. No, layup. Up and in as Walker Jensen, the 6'3 junior, gets the follow put back. And Westlake now up by 2. Kohler's got his first open look. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out by Gentry. Thunder have it. Anderson finds an open Jensen in the corner. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. Sheffield's got it into the front court for Skyridge. Mosteller up top, wall work. He's open, goes all the way to the basket. Right hand layup, no. Rebound. Jensen's got it for the Thunder. Up to Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Finds Sue in the corner, open three. Shot, good. Beautiful release on that shot. Now Mosteller the answer. It is up, no good. Rebound controlled by Westlake. Sua, pump fake shot. Up and in, that's Sloan Sua, the sophomore. And the Suas start get hot. So we'll take a break. 2:46 left here in this first half, 32-25. Westlake on top. Sloan Sua and Simon Slua for the Westlake Thunder have gone on a 7-0 run between the two of them to put Westlake up 32-25 at 2:46 left here in the first half. So Westlake comes out into full court pressure. Gagan brings it up against Simon Sua. Simon, the 6'2 senior. Gentry, they look underneath for Kohler. Kohler backs in on the 6'8 Campbell. Strong move, shot just off the back of the iron. The ball's pulled down, controlled by Simon Sua. Hands it up top to Malik Sika. Skyridge out of their zone defense, back into the man. A beautiful back cut by Sloan Sua. Sika with a beautiful pass. So another basket for Westlake. They're on a 9-0 run. Gagan has the ball knocked away. It's loose on the ground, and it looks like they're going to get Simon Sua a little too aggressive, and he comes up holding his shoulder. Mosteller out of the ball game, and in is Josh Hansen, his first appearance tonight for Skyridge. So Hansen set to inbound it. Go to Gagan, to Gentry. Ryder Gentry looks to back down on Sika. Can't get anywhere. Holds it. Gets it over to Jordan Kohler. Kohler drives on Campbell. Goes all the way to the basket. Ball's blocked, and a foul's going to be called on Carter Campbell, who it looked to me like was just giving up ground. But Kohler does a nice job of forcing the action, forcing the contact, that he picks up free throws. So that's the fourth team foul. And Kohler looks to stop the 9-0 run, and he does. So Anderson in for Sika for the Thunder. Walker Jensen in the game for the Thunder. Kohler's second free throw is up and good. Minute 33 left in the first half. 34-27, Westlake, number 4 ranked team in 6A. Throws the ball away. Gagan down to Sheffield. Sheffield swings it over to Gentry. Baseline, Kohler, strong move, shot, no. Partially blocked from behind by Campbell. Rebound, Jensen comes down with it. Anderson, corner, Sua, three, got it. Simon Sua. Beautiful shot. Gagan picks up his dribble. Sua steals it, gives it to Anderson, who gets fouled from behind by Gagan. And again, Simon Sua just out hustling everybody else on the court. Gagan picks up his first third-team foul on Skyridge. So Walwork comes in, Gagan goes to the bench. Slow Sua's got the ball. Find Campbell at the top. Now they go to Sua, who works on Hansen. Good job defensively by Hansen. Jensen across the lane into the corner. Sua, three. Oh! Kissed the glass and got it to go. Slowed Sua with a three. And Westlake opens up a 40-27 lead. 19 seconds left. Walwork will dribble and look for the last shot. Walwork into the lane. Left-hand shot swatted. Out of bounds by Sua. Simon Sua all over the place. So 7 seconds left. Mosteller's going to go in the game, as is Josh Johnson for Skyridge. Kyler Hatfield, the 6'6 senior, also back into the game for Westlake. So 7 seconds left here in this first half. Skyridge with the ball, out of bounds under their own basket. Shot clock is off. Walwork into Johnson. They're going to call Westlake. It looks like Hatfield had a hold of his jersey, and that's going to be free throws. So Johnson, a chance to get on the board here in this first half. First free throw, no good. Beck and Featherstone into the ball game, along with Walker Jensen. So 7 seconds left. Johnson still trying to get his first points of the night. no good. Rebound, Anderson. 5 seconds. 4. Pulls up, right side. Sua, 3. Got it! At the buzzer. Westlake takes a 43-27 lead into the locker room at half. Welcome back to Skyridge High School. Tonight's 6A ball game between Westlake and Skyridge. As Westlake on top 43-27. They used a 23-10 second quarter to pull ahead by 15 behind Sloan Sua's 12 and Simon Sua's 8 points. So Westlake looking every bit like a contender in 6A this year with a 15-point halftime lead. Anderson drives into the lane, left-hand layup, swatted. Kohler knocks it out of there for Skyridge, and now a foul on Westlake as Sheffield hits the deck.
Foul call on Brady Anderson, Skyridge ball.
Just starting the second half at Skyridge High School, I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Skyridge, Zach Gagan looking to get Kohler more involved. He had 8 points. Really, Skyridge relied just about exclusively on the three-point shot. Mosteller had 8 in the first half, 2 threes. Gagan had a 3. Sheffield had a 3. But they didn't get the ball inside much, and when they did, things just didn't go their way. So Sika almost has the ball taken away from behind. Gives it over to Hatfield. Hatfield tries to get all the way to the basket. Gets stopped, backs it out. Sika has the ball knocked away by Mosteller. Campbell's got it. He goes baseline on Kohler. Right hand jump hook, swatted. Knocked away by Kohler. He tries to save it in bounds, and Hatfield ends up with it underneath, and he has the ball stolen away by Sheffield. Sheffield, left side, Gagan, pump fakes. Kohler steps into a 3, shot no good. Rebound knocked over by Mosteller to Gentry, and Skyridge picks up another basket. 43-29 our score. 6:18 left here in the third quarter. Westlake. Anderson into the lane. Finds Sua. Sua behind the back dribble. Step back. Jumper from 18 is good. Again, he is smooth with that jump shot. Well, that's Simon Sua, who averages 14 points a game. That's his 10th point of the night. He had 8 points in the first half. Sloan Sua led the way for Westlake with 12 points, and he came off the bench. 6'3" sophomore. So Kohler has got Campbell on his back. Backs it in. Turnaround jumper. Yes. Pretty shot there. Over the 6'8" Campbell. So Anderson into the front court. 45-31 our score. That was the score that the Washington Commanders beat the Detroit Lions by a couple of weeks ago. Sua, 3, no. Rebound. Sheffield's got it for the Falcons. Nice pass to Gentry for the basket. Beautiful pass from Sheffield. 5 minutes left in the third. 45-33 is our score. Sika backs down on Mosteller. Now he throws the ball away. Simon Sua picks it up. Now he drives into the lane. Spin move. Drops underneath. Two-hand hammer by Carter Campbell. So even though Skyridge is moving the ball really well offensively, they just haven't been able to stop. Whoa, beautiful up and under move by Kohler. Skyridge starting to get things rolling offensively. They really struggled there in that second quarter. Sika on the back cut. Hesitation. Double clutch shot goes up and in. And looks like we're going to get a jump ball on this near sideline. Hatfield battling there with Ryder Gentry. Ryder Gentry averages 7 points and 4 rebounds. He's a hard worker, does a good job for Skyridge. So Walwork back into the ball game for Skyridge, and Josh Johnson also into the game, and he inbounds it. Johnson, a little motion offense for Skyridge. Walwork, they look for the lob, get it underneath the Kohler. He puts up a shot, no good, but a foul. A little motion offense up top into a back screen alley-oop to Kohler. Campbell did a pretty good job of seeing that coming and able to get a hand on the ball. Kohler looks good from the free throw line tonight. A couple of weeks ago against Lehigh. Struggled a little bit in that game, although he single-handedly brought Skyridge back in the fourth quarter from an 18-point deficit and nearly tied that game. So Kohler gets both free throws. Back to a 12-point game. Westlake on top. And again, Westlake, they've only lost. They lost to Lone Peak, a couple of times to Harriman and to Layton. So definitely top teams that they've lost to in the state of Utah. They lost the game to an Idaho team. So Walwork and Gagan both push Graydon Anderson. So first team foul looks like on Skyridge here in this second half. 3:43 left in the third quarter. Walwork hounds Anderson. Anderson gets the ball to Sua. Left side Hatfield. Up to top Sua. 3, shot, got it, and a foul. This kid can play. Really smooth shot. So Beckham Featherstone, 6'5" senior, into the game for Westlake, and on to the bench goes Carter Campbell. But again, really, Sloan and Simon Sua put on a show here for Westlake. And he converts a three-point play and gives Westlake a 53-37 lead, their biggest of the night. Walwork, the freshman, works against Sua up top. Johnson drives all the way to the basket, stumbles a little bit. Hatfield picks up a foul. Looked like Johnson kind of stumbled a little, and fortunately for him, the foul call. Third team foul on Westlake. Ryder Gentry, 6'4" junior, into the game for Skyridge. Walwork looks to get the ball in. He does. And it's stolen by Sika. And Anderson all the way for the right-hand layup on the turnover. And they've opened up an 18-point lead. 3:12 left here in the third quarter. Walwork double-teamed out top by Hatfield and Sua. And those are two long, quick, athletic defenders. And Walwork throws it off of one of their legs out of bounds. Skyridge gets the ball back. Walwork to Gagan. To Johnson, they looked for the back cutting Walwork, couldn't find him. Now they've got him over in the left corner. Back up top, Gagan. Checked by Anderson. Walwork underneath, nice pass to Kohler. Shots up and in. Good back cut that time by Kohler to get open, and Walwork found him underneath for the layup. 2.5 left here in the third. Sua left side. Double team. Gets it to the corner. Sika, 3, shot, no, rebound. Hatfield fights for it. Kohler gets it for Skyridge. Cross midcourt, picked up by Featherstone. He pulls up. Shot off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Sika. Picked up by Walworth. Hatfield, left side. Underneath Featherstone, pump fake, shot, good. Nice little pump fake for Featherstone. Got his first basket of the night. 57-39, 18-point lead for the Thunder. Johnson in the corner. Looks to drive on Hatfield. He backs him down. Pushes it up. Left-hand shot. No. Rebound knocked away. Hatfield to Anderson. Anderson looked like he was going to pull a deep three. Backs it out. Simon Sue has got the ball picked up by Sheffield. Anderson looking underneath for Featherstone. They've got him. Kohler's on his back. Featherstone, big body, has the ball knocked away from behind by Gagan. And then Featherstone tackles Gagan as he went for the ball. That's a big man that just fell on him. Ron Featherstone looks like, or excuse me, Beckham Featherstone looks like he could be an offensive tackle on the football team. So it looks like they're going to call an intentional foul on Featherstone. So Gagan's going to get 2 free throws, and then Skyridge will get the ball back. I do believe so. Those are going to be technical free throws. Gagan knocks down the first. Minute 13 left here in this third quarter. 57-40 is our score. Westlake on top. Second shot by Gagan is up and in. And Skyridge will get the ball back on account of Featherstone essentially tackling Gagan. So into the game first time, Aisa, number 4, and Creighton Pennock. Walworth with the ball, picked up by Sua. Gets a pick from Pennington. Into the corner, Sheffield pulls for 3. Rattles around and out. Aisa with a good rebound and a foul on Westlake. So he crashes the board hard. Logo is Aisa's last name. I'm going to just go with Aisa. So Aisa just barely into the ball game, making an impact with that strong offensive rebound. And can't convert the free throw. Josh Hansen into the ball game for Skyridge now. So the lone starter on the court for Skyridge is Hunter Sheffield. And into the ball game for the first time this half, Sloan Sua, who led Westlake in the first half with 12 points scoring off the bench. The 6'3" sophomore also has a really silky smooth jump shot. So 54 seconds left in this third quarter. Aisa with the second. He gets it. Simon Sewell brings it up against Skyridge. And Josh Hansen gets it over to his brother, Sloan Sewell. Sewell picked up by Aisa. Featherstone gives it left side. Step back jumper. Shot good. Whoa. Wow, what a shot. And he makes it look easy. 18 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Sheffield gets the ball on the give and go. Puts it on the floor. Back cutting Aisa. Shot good. Beautiful pass from Sheffield. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Aisa pulls up. Shot at the buzzer. Around and out. So at the end of the third quarter, our score, Westlake 59, Skyridge 44. Welcome back into Skyridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Westlake with a 59-44 lead as we head into the fourth quarter. We'll see if Skyridge has a big comeback left in him tonight. Westlake looking to go 5-1 in Region 3 play. Skyridge just picked up their first region win. They've got the ball underneath. Featherstone turns in, right hand, jump hook, shot no good, rebound. Sheffield comes down with it. Throws the ball away, but it gets tipped out to Gagan. Over to Kohler. Kohler on Featherstone. Up top, Gagan. Backs in on Sua. Sheffield up top to Gentry. Gentry at the free throw line. Gives to Gagan. Gagan a nice move. Baseline shot. Yes! Skyridge now in full court pressure, and Gentry is going to get called for hitting the ball out of Hanson's hands while he was on the sideline. But before that happened, a timeout is called. So 59-46 our score. We'll be back after this. 7:15 left here in the ball game. Westlake up on Skyridge, 59-46. Skyridge was down 18 points to open up the fourth quarter last week against Lehigh. Came all the way back to within a couple of points and then just unable to hit shots right down the stretch. So we'll see if Skyridge has got that comeback in him again tonight. Anderson, meanwhile, breaks the press. Sua with a little look-see, and he gets the basket to go. Gentry for the Falcons. He's got the ball up top. He finds Gagan. Gagan gets a pick from Kohler, gets all the way to the basket. Shot good. Walker Jensen inbounds it to Sloan Sua. Back to Jensen. Jensen into the front court. Picked up by Gentry. Man-to-man defense by Skyridge. And Sheffield goes for the steal and picks up a foul climbing up the back of Graydon Anderson. So first team foul of this fourth quarter. Anderson and Sheffield getting a little bit physical. Anderson into the corner to Sua. Sua, the slip screen by Featherstone, and he loses the ball, goes off his forehead. Kohler has the ball on the floor and gets called for a travel. It didn't look to me like he traveled. It looked like he sat up with the ball. So the officials discuss it, and ball will go back to... Oh, they're going to go say a timeout was called. Okay. So 6:13 left in the ball game. 61-48 to score. We'll be back. Welcome back to beautiful Skyridge High School. Tonight's ball game, Westlake up 61-48 on Skyridge. 6:13 left in the ball game. And Sloan and Simon Sua have just been too much for Skyridge to handle. So full court pressure by the Thunder. Inbounded, Skyridge gets it. Kohler's got it, top of the key to Mosteller. Kohler to Gagan. Gagan's got it to Mosteller. 3, shot, in rhythm, yeah. Big shot there, brings it back to a 10-point game. Sua throws it out of bounds across the court, and his brother tries to save it, goes into the stands. Skyridge has got the ball. But again, we saw this against Lehigh where Skyridge just started, kind of played with their hair on fire defensively. Full court trap and able to come back against Lehigh, not able to finish it, but they're looking to try and duplicate that effort here tonight. Gentry up top, Gagan gets a pick, slips it underneath Kohler, layup, got it. 5:30 left. Anderson into the front court. Sua sits into a 3. Shot, no. 2 open. He's hit every shot he's taken with a hand in his face. And that one he's wide open. He wasn't able to hit. Now Mosteller 3. Short. Rebound fought for. Hatfield's got it for the Thunder. He brings it into the front court. Hatfield all the way into the corner. Anderson 3. Shot, no. Sheffield with a rebound. Skyridge on a roll. Kohler with the ball. Gives it to Gentry. Gentry left side. Mosteller a back cut. He's got him under the basket. And the ball gets knocked away from behind. And a jump ball as Graydon Anderson does a good job of reaching in and getting a hand on that ball. So Malik Sika into the ball game. Sloan Sua out. Campbell in and Featherstone out. For the Thunder, Wallwork in for Skyridge. 4:42 left in the ball game. 20 on the shot. Skyridge a chance to cut it to 4, 5, or 6. And they throw the ball away. Sika's got it. Left side, Sua, 3, shot, no. Rebound, Campbell. And he is fouled from behind as Ryder Gentry just not able to get up that high. The 6'8 Campbell. Had good position. So second team foul, on Skyridge. 4:31 left in the ball game. Skyridge trying to get their second win in a row in region play. Looks like, okay, looks like there was blood on one of the players' legs. So a timeout on the court while they get that cleaned up.
This blood time brought to you by the Red Cross. Thank you for donations today.
While they do that, we'll take a quick break. Back at Skyridge High School, Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. Jordan Kohler went to the bench with blood on his leg, it looks like. So into the game comes Josh Johnson for Skyridge. And Westlake has the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Ball's kicked by Sheffield. Looked like he had Simon Sue under the basket, just didn't see him. So again, Graydon Anderson, same play, Sua, reverse layup, good. They saw it that time, ran the same exact play. So back up to a 10-point lead for the Thunder. Johnson up top, wall work. Looks for a pick, gets it. Into the corner, Gagan. Up top, Sheffield, pump fakes, drives. Leaves it back up top. Now Johnson's got it. He goes against Campbell all the way to the basket. The ball's pinned to the backboard by Campbell and a foul call. It looked like the ball just got caught up at the bottom of the basket. But Skyridge will get free throws. So Josh Johnson, 1 for 2 from the line tonight, has a chance to once again cut the Westlake lead down to 8. First shot up and in.
First basket is good. Jordan Kohler comes in for Gentry.
looks like a red call on the floor. An elbow thrown underneath the basket. And Westlake gets it back. So Westlake with the ball, full court pressure. They break it pretty easily. Left side, Sua, 3, shot, no, rebound. Anderson underneath. He pulls it back out. Skyridge now looks like they're in. They're back into their man defense. Sua looks for room to drive against Johnson, and a reaching foul on Johnson. 3:44 left here in the ball game. Mosteller back in for Skyridge. Sheffield finds the bench. Sua's got another look. Pump fakes all the way to the basket. Right hand scoop. Up and in. Makes it look easy. 65-54 is our score. Johnson to Gagan. 3.5 minutes left in the ball game. Kohler back into the game for Skyridge after getting that wound fixed. Pump fakes Campbell. Spin to the baseline. Right hand shot. Up. No. And a foul. They're going to call that on the floor before the shot. Second team foul on the Thunder is also. Skyridge gets the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Walworth looks to get it in, can't find anybody. Finally, Johnson up top. Johnson hounded by Hatfield. Mosteller pump fakes the 3, gets into the lane. Left-hand shot blocked by Sua. Johnson tries to go up for the layup and didn't see Simon Sua coming from behind, and he swats it out of bounds. A lob to Kohler on the inbound, shot short. Campbell rebounds. 3 minutes left. Skyridge down 11. Anderson dribbles against Mosteller. Westlake being pretty deliberate with their offense. Hatfield now picked up by Johnson. They give it, gets the ball to Sua. Sua, the leading scorer in the ball game. 4 on the shot. Goes into the lane. Ball stripped away. Gagan's got it. Down to Johnson. Johnson all the way to the basket. It's swatted against the backboard by Sika, and ball goes out of bounds. Skyridge gets it back. Good job defensively by Malik Sika. The 6'3" sophomore swatted that ball out of bounds from behind. That'll go on his high right reel. 65-54 the score, 2:25 left in the ball game. The ball goes over everybody's heads. The official gets knocked down to the floor. Everybody runs over to pick him up. Left their teammate laying on the bench, but they got the official up. And Westlake gets the ball. Kind of everybody ended up in a pile on that one. He's got the official seeing red. Here we go. Westlake with the ball. Hatfield tries to break the press with the dribble. He does. Into the corner, Sika goes baseline. Campbell underneath. Right hand layup. Good. .13 lead. Kohler, time to take over. He's got the ball underneath. Right hand layup. Good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So with just under 2 minutes left in the ball game, 67-56 is our score. Back at Skyridge High School, the Westlake Thunder up on the Skyridge Falcons, 67-56. Simon Sua, the star of the game tonight, offensively for Westlake. Defensively, it's been a team effort. So Skyridge, full court man pressure. Ball inbounded, and Sika throws it away. I think they're going to get a foul called against Westlake. But again, aggressive defense by Skyridge, and it pays off. So they get the ball back. Hunter Sheffield checks into the game for Skyridge. Gagan comes out. Ball bounded into the backcourt. Kohler's got it. Works against Campbell. Gets into the lane all the way to the basket, and he's going to get called for a turnover. Carrying the ball. Tough break there for Skyridge. So Westlake with the ball back again. 67-56 our score. 1:51 left in the game. Mosteller goes to the bench. But now the official has to tell Wallwork to stop pushing Anderson before the play. So the ball's inbounded to Sika. Sika. Back out top. Hatfield, right side Anderson. Westlake's going to want to burn some clock. Anderson dribbles into the lane, back out. Up top Hatfield. They've got Sewell, corner, pump fakes. Swings it up top, around the horn. Sika's got it. Back to Campbell. Over to Hatfield. His shot. Short. No good. Rebound. Skyridge has got it. Ryder Gentry on the run. And he throws the ball out of bounds, looking to go to Kohler.
Out of bounds pass to the Warrior. It'll be Westlake ball. Asa Logo checks back in.
Asa back into the ball game. 1:20 left. Westlake with the ball. Again, trying to get it in against his full court pressure. And Skyridge forces Westlake to call a timeout. We'll take a break. Welcome back into Skyridge High School. 1:20 left in the game. And Westlake with the lead and the ball. Looking to go 5-1 in Region 3 play. So Anderson gets it. Out to Hatfield, into the corner. Sewell, he'll pull, he'll hit. He gets the ball back with a steal. Sloan Sewell. Now Westlake's going to look to burn some clock. Under a minute now. Sloan Sewell, three. Shot, no good. Rebound, Sika up high. Kicks it back up top to Simon. Anderson dribbles through. He's grabbed around the wrist by Sheffield. He's called for the foul. So that will be free throws now for the Thunder the rest of the way out. 47 seconds left here in the ball game. So Anderson to the free throw line for the first time tonight. His shot up and good. Actually, no, he hit a couple in the first half, it looks like. So out of the ball game go Kohler and Sheffield. 47 seconds left. Johnson in, as is the big man, Creighton Pennock, 6'8" senior. Second one good. Westlake up. 72-56, 47 seconds left. And they pull some of their starters out. First time tonight we see Lincoln Norwood, the 6'5" junior for Westlake. So Skyridge working against full court pressure. They get the ball into Wallwork. He goes right side to Hanson. Hanson gets fouled as he tried to split the defense there. So 4th team foul now on Westlake, so ball out of bounds for Skyridge. Johnson inbounds it. Pennock backs down on his guy. Turns in, left hand jump hook. Shot around and out. Rebound, Norwood. Left side, Sika. 28 on the shot, or so, excuse me, in the game. No time on the shot clock. So it looks like Skyridge will let Westlake dribble this one out. So Westlake improves to 5-1 in region play. Skyridge falls to 1-5. But Westlake shows that they're a real contender this year in 6A. If those guys get hot, shoot the ball like they did tonight, they're going to be tough to beat. So the final score here at Skyridge High School, 72 for Westlake, 56 for Skyridge. Westlake led by Simon Sua and Sloan Sua, who both had fantastic ball games. So that's it from us here at Skyridge High School. I'm Dave Harrison with KSL Rewind. We'll see you next time.